Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. And yes guys, there's an actual Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV that actually made its way to India, and this was delivered to the city of Delhi back then. And most petrolheads will know that the Mercy SV is considered to be one of the best Lambos of all time, and is even considered by some to be the best Lambo of all time. But initially 350 of these were commissioned to be built, but less than that were built to make way for production of the Murcielago successor, i.e. the Lamborghini Aventador. And that meant that only 308 of these bad boys were ever made, and 7 of those were factory gated manuals which are worth upwards of $1 million right now. But even a regular E-gear SV is worth upwards of $750,000. And back then these were priced at upwards of $450,000 depending on how you spec them. And this came with all the carbon fiber interior options and in this beautiful shade of yellow. But unfortunately in 2015 this was involved in a major accident where the owner took it out for a joyride in the early hours of a Thursday morning around 1:30 am, and he presumably booted it since the roads would be literally empty at 1:30 am, and he lost control of the car, ended up hitting the divider, the curb, and ended up hitting a concrete pole, and that resulted in this beautiful Mercy SV being reduced to this pile of rubble. This is literally sad for us petrolheads to look at. And he apparently fled the scene along with the plates of the car so that the cops couldn't trace it, yet they managed to trace it, and this was hauled back to the police compound lot the following morning, where it spent the next 1.5 years in this poor state right here. I mean, there's cosmetic damage from every angle that you can think of. The rear suspension has most probably been busted, the front suspension also has been damaged most likely. But thankfully the big technical bits such as the engine and the exhaust were completely safe, so there was literally just cosmetic and suspension damage. But nevertheless this was worth 4 crores back then, and that translates to about $480,000, which is still a lot of money. And it even managed to go to other countries such as Kuwait and Dubai, where it was finally acquired by none other than the ECPS group of Europe, who are based in Poland, and they shipped it back to Poland, and they spent the following 1.5 years rebuilding this beauty, and finally towards the end of 2022 they have finally rebuilt it, and it now roams the streets of Poland. And this thing has garage mates such as a twin turbocharged Murcielago SV. Yes guys, you heard me right, do check them out on Instagram, as well as a Murcielago LP640. So that means that they know their stuff when it comes to Mercies. And this will definitely put a big smile on your faces to see that it has been completely restored. I mean, it was in literally such a poor condition, and it sat at the police compound lot with literally just a cover on it for 1.5 years, and the owner literally just ditched it in the middle of the night and left due to his negligence. But finally it has been restored, it has been completely rebuilt, and it now roams the roads of Poland. And a huge shout out to Rusty._x and SV_photography.750 on Instagram for helping me get all this information as well as the photos. Be sure to give them a follow. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, this is a literal SV in the end. It is the final iteration of the Giotto Bizzarini V12, i.e. the 6.5 liter NA V12. The same engine that spanned half a century until Lambo completely created a new one for the Aventador. But the Mercy SV has captured a lot of hearts, and I myself have sat in a Murcielago LP640, which is nevertheless a Mercy in the end. And to be honest, I am glad that it is now in this completely rebuilt state, and it now roams the beautiful roads of Poland. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching guys. Remember to hit that sub button and click the bell to ensure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See ya!